This is unreal. It's right around 2 a.m. or just about 2 a.m. on what is now Monday, October 21st, 2024. And there's someone sitting in the bathroom of Unit 78 directly behind my kitchen sink, smoking, burning, and propagating sickening amounts of nauseating marijuana smoke right now. It has been affecting my voice over the last 3 days that this person, this mentally disturbed, hate-stalking psychopath named Jasmine Irizarry, has been burning and propagating in the vacant premises of her former bathroom, the bathroom of Unit 78, that is located directly behind my bathroom and behind the wall of my kitchen sink. And in spite of several voicemails to the Greenville group regarding Jasmine Irizarry's obsessive hate stalking and her constant, intrusive, aggressive behavior directly against the wall behind my toilet whenever I try to use that toilet, and directly against the wall behind my shower when I try to use that shower, regardless of what time of the day that I try to use the facilities in my bathroom, Irizarry, the mentally disturbed, psychotic, career asswipe, becomes aggressive and disruptive directly against the walls of my bathroom. The Greenville group has refused to address her behavior. They're criminally negligent. They're allowing a known reported psychopath, according to law enforcement, according to agents of the housing court, and according to their own personnel. Several Greenville employees have informed me over the last 10 years that Jasmine Irizarry is a psychotic, obsessive stalker who targets other females. She herself, Irizarry that is, has physically entered this unit several times while I have been in it. That means that she is psychotic. Normal people do not pick the lock to somebody's apartment in the middle of the day when that person is physically inside their apartment. Not only did she do that, she started singing in the doorway, and the other few times that she picked the lock to my unit while I was inside of it, witnessing her opening that door, she started pulling tape that I had left on the outside of the door and sticking it on the inside. That is some kind of mentally disturbed asswipe right there. And Irizarry continues to be housed in this building, according to her friend, Oleg Eliseyev, the property manager, who I have been informed by multiple individuals is sponsoring Jasmine Irizarry as some sort of paid career harasser to harass tenants that Mr. Eliseyev, the property manager, does not like. Mr. Eliseyev is a prejudiced sociopath who seems to not really like to rent to people who are Caucasian or Asian. Mr. Eliseyev seems to prefer minority tenants, as evidenced by the fact that this entire building complex is almost entirely BLM residents. There are no Caucasian tenants in this entire building complex, and certainly no Caucasian females. I am the only one, and they're trying very, very hard to get rid of me, and they have been for 10 years because they're prejudiced against white women. Right now, Jasmine Irizarry is using some sort of directed energy device to electronically assault me while I'm quietly lying here on my bed, listening to soft jazz and trying to sleep. This has been going on for 3 days now. At first, I thought it was maybe just sort of like a random thing, like, oh, maybe she's just having a bad day and she's using her directed energy device to electronically assault people in other units because she's just mentally disturbed and having a bad day. But this has been going on for 3 days, and I have not slept much due to the fact that Jasmine Irizarry, Greenville's evidence-sponsored psychopath, I've been told that they're giving her free rent in exchange for harassing tenants that they don't like. She's being allowed to do whatever she wants by Oleg Eliseyev of the Greenville Group because he is sponsoring her and is engaging in landlord-tenant harassment by refusing to address her psychotic, aggressive, intrusive behavior that is entirely surveillance-based. Multiple former staffers here at the Greenville Group have informed me that Irizarry is their surveillance expert. That means that she is using surveillance devices in this unit to engage in surveillance-based harassment based on what I try to do in the privacy of this unit. And that is evident in the fact that she only uses her directed energy device to electronically assault me while I'm lying on my bed facing the ceiling. I've made dozens and dozens of videos about that over the last few years, reporting that when I lie down on my bed late at night facing the ceiling, Irizarry suddenly starts to electronically assault me with the same directed energy device that she has been using since 2018. Irizarry is a stupid criminal and has admitted on social media in writing to using a directed energy device, claiming that she's not using it that hard. It's not that hard. Okay, so what is there a gentle setting for a directed energy device? These are commonly used devices, and a lot of people are so stupid, they think that directed energy devices are some sort of science fiction. You can actually make your own directed energy device by watching videos on YouTube. Maybe that's how Irizarry obtained hers. She's a mentally disturbed sponsoree of the Greenville Group, who also is a DMH placement. One of my friends from my PhD program worked with Jasmine Irizarry at the Shattuck Hospital approximately 15 years ago, when Irizarry was an adolescent and apparently an inpatient at the Shattuck Hospital. Now she lives in this building. Not my friend. I'm talking about Irizarry, the psychopath. So apparently she didn't go far in life. She went from being a mentally disturbed, psychotic inpatient at the Shattuck Hospital to living in this building and being a sponsored hate-stalking psychopath by the Greenville Group. Wow, that's something to be proud of. She graduated. Anyway, I have to call the Greenville Group because this is insane. I am unable to sleep right now, not because I'm not tired, but because Irizarry, their sponsored hate-stalking asswipe, is using a directed energy device to electronically assault me, as she has admitted to doing on social media in writing. That's how you know you're dealing with a stupid, psychotic criminal. Oh, wow. So now she's really going to town with her directed energy device. It feels like your entire body is being squeezed to the point where there's no more juice left in you. It literally feels like you're being electrocuted.
From 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Our office is currently closed. If this is an emergency, please press 1. Otherwise, press 2 to leave a voicemail for the front office. After the tone, please leave a detailed message with your name and number so we may get back to you when we return.
Hi there. It's right around 2 a.m. on Monday, October 21st, 2024. I'm calling for a second time this evening from Unit 89 to report that there's someone smoking and propagating intense amounts of marijuana smoke from inside the bathroom of Unit 78, where your sponsored psychopath, Jasmine Irizarry, seems to like to hang out on a regular basis for hours at a time and engages in the same exact pattern of psychotic, disruptive, aggressive behavior now from the bathroom of Unit 78 as she did when you officially housed her in Unit 78 for 10 years between 2013 and 2022. I know that that unit is being permanently unrented by the Greenville Group in order to allow Jasmine Irizarry to access the premises of her former bathroom so that she can engage in the same exact pattern of stalking, harassment, and aggression now as she did during the 10 years that you officially housed her in that bathroom. And also over the last 6-7 hours now, Irizarry has been incessantly using her same directed energy device to electronically assault me, as she has been using over the last 5 years and as she has admitted to using in writing on social media. Irizarry appears to be a sponsored career harasser that is being paid by the Greenville Group to engage in nonstop surveillance-based aggressive harassment of tenants who Oleg Aleseyev, the property manager, does not like and is trying to get rid of verifiably. Irizarry is right now doxing her own physical presence in the bathroom of Unit 78, again, which the Greenville Group has deliberately kept unrented and vacant continuously for 2 years now, verifiably. And Irizarry likes to dox her physical presence by propagating sickening amounts of marijuana smoke into my bathroom and into my kitchen area, which both share walls with the bathroom of 78. I had been in and out of the hallway constantly up until approximately 30 minutes ago, and there's no smoke or fumes coming from the hallway. The smoke and fumes always come from the bathroom of 78, where you permit the psychopath Irizarry to continually access the her former bathroom that you are keeping vacant and empty. And at the same time, she has been using her directed energy device to electronically assault me when I do certain things in this unit, but not others, that she always seems to have a problem with. And right now, I'm lying on my bed trying to sleep, and that is when Irizarry seems to go to town with her surveillance device and her directed energy device, because she has a problem with me lying on my bed. I really don't know what the problem could be, but because she's a psychotic, obsessive stalker, as law enforcement have informed me, then nothing that she does can really be, logical, right? I am recording this voicemail for legal purposes. Tell your friend Jasmine Irizarry that I will be taking her to court and that she will have to stand in front of a judge and explain why she made comments on my YouTube channel about how she's using a directed energy device. Maybe she can explain herself in front of a judge. Since she's able to use a directed energy device, she should also be able to explain herself in front of a judge, right? Anyway, I am recording this voicemail for legal purposes. It is 2 a.m. I am trying to lie on my bed and rest, and your psychotic asswipe, your career criminal, paid hate stalker, is using a directed energy device once again to electronically assault me while I'm lying on my bed trying to sleep. Thank you. Nothing that people do makes a lot of sense at 2 a.m. except for trying to sleep. And when someone is trying to sleep at 2 a.m. and they're being electronically assaulted, then that doesn't make sense, right? When you're dealing with a psychopath, then nothing that happens in the immediate environment makes sense, because psychopaths are psychopaths, and Jasmine Irizarry is a verifiable psychopath. I am not. I am a normal person trying to sleep at 2 a.m. and I'm being electronically assaulted by a directed energy device that the psychopath has admitted in writing to using. So when you're dealing with a psychopath, folks, all bets are off, and nothing that you report is crazy, because you're simply reporting the behavior of someone who is completely off the rails, criminally insane.